We are in the last week of the year. The following are a few things which occurred during this week in the past. The 25th of December 1642. Sir Isaac Newton, born the 25th of December 1642, was an influential English polymath known for his contributions to mathematics, physics, astronomy, alchemy, theology, and authorship. He played a significant role in the scientific revolution and the Enlightenment, with his book Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica establishing classical mechanics. Newton also made significant contributions to optics and developed infinitesimal calculus, a concept credited to German mathematician Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz. His laws of motion and universal gravitation, which influenced the solar system, were used to derive Kepler's laws of planetary motion and account for various phenomena. He also developed the first practical reflecting telescope and introduced the concept of a Newtonian fluid. Newton was a Fellow of Trinity College and the second Lucasian Professor of Mathematics at the University of Cambridge, and his work on alchemy and biblical chronology remained unpublished. December 27, 1945. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, is a major financial agency of the United Nations, funded by 190 member countries. Established on December 27, 1945, it aims to foster global monetary cooperation, secure financial stability, facilitate international trade, promote high employment and sustainable economic growth, and reduce poverty worldwide. The IMF plays a central role in managing balance of payments difficulties in international financial crises, using a quota system to provide funds for countries to borrow if they experience balance of payments problems. As of 2016, the IMF had SDR 477 billion, about 667 billion United States dollars. The IMF works to stabilize and foster the economies of its member countries through its use of the fund, gathering and analyzing economic statistics, and monitoring its members' economies. Funds come from quotas and loans, with quotas increasing based on members' economic and financial importance. The current managing director and chairwoman is Bulgarian economist Kristalina Georgieva, while Gita Gopinath was appointed as first deputy managing director and Pierre-Olivier Goringas as chief economist. December 29, 1945. The Independence Day of Mongolia is the main state holiday in Mongolia. This date is celebrated annually on the 29th of December. It marks Mongolia's independence from Qing China in 1911. It has been celebrated annually in Mongolia since 2011. Independence Day is also the term used for Constitution Day on November 26. In 1911, the Xinhai Revolution broke out and Outer Mongolia declared its independence on December 29, 1911. The newly established Bogd Khanate of Mongolia led by the Bogd Khan lasted for 8 years until it was occupied by the Republic of China in 1919, but regained its independence on the 11th of July 1921. December 31, 1945. The East India Company, EIC, was an English and later British joint stock company founded on the 31st of December 1600 to trade in the Indian Ocean region. It initially aimed to trade with the East Indies and East Asia, seized control of large parts of the Indian subcontinent, colonized Southeast Asia, and Hong Kong, and was the largest corporation in the world at its peak. The company had its own armed forces, with 3 presidency armies, which were twice the size of the British Army at the time. The EIC had a profound effect on global trade, reversing the eastward drain of Western bullion. The company ruled the beginnings of the British Empire in India and eventually ruled large areas of India, exercising military power and assuming administrative functions. It was dissolved in 1874 under the East India Stock Dividend Redemption Act, as the Government of India Act rendered it vestigial, powerless, and obsolete.